But Johnny, let's jump in. BlizzCon Part 1 conversation. You and I are going to talk about the Overwatch part of everything.
Yes.
Dave and I are going to play WoW later today as we're recording. So you're hearing this and you're like, well, Ricky, thanks for telling us. If you want to keep up to date, I will put it at my Twitter, at Ricky Widmer. It'll be on YouTube, though. Dave and I are going to play some WoW. We're going to talk about Diablo 4 and the WoW stuff coming out from BlizzCon. Ooh, I'm a little burpy. But we're diving into Overwatch. And before I get into it, twitch.tv/MostVow Podcast, that's where live podcasts are eventually going to go. And then where Dave and I play WoW and we play video games. I was playing Call of Duty one day. You should check it out. Give us a sub. Give us a follow. But we got a ton of Overwatch 2. First off, it's officially announced. We get the cinematic trailer, which is fucking amazing. If you haven't seen it, it's down below. If not, I'm going to spoil it. Basically, it's May, Winston, and Tracer going into France as Overwatch to stop the... Oh, what are they called? I completely forgotten. I watched it yesterday. The... what are those evil robots called?
Oh, God.
Omnics. The Omnic raid. And after they're getting their asses kicked... Genji comes in, Reinhardt and Brigitte come in. Basically, some of the old Overwatch team are back to fight. And Johnny, first and foremost, we're going to get a PvE aspect to this. There's going to be story missions. There's going to be hero missions, which are going to be a little bit different. I'm assuming those are going to be specific to certain heroes.
Yeah,
we're
probably
also going to get a PvP aspect to this. But the coolest thing, because here's why we're getting a PvP aspect, is in Overwatch 2, you get a new game look, or a new game mode called Push, where it's basically, there's a robot, he pushes a wall, and whoever controls it, he pushes it one way, and if you basically kill the other team and control it, he turns around and starts pushing this wall the other way, and whoever gets it to the very end wins.
I just love his line. I'm really good at pushing.
It's how he says it. I'm really good at pushing things. It's kind of like Baymax.
Right?
I'm
really
Big
good
Hero
at
6.
pushing things.
That's why, first off, I just want to
he
say
sounds so happy about it.
He's a robot. He should be happy.
It's just great because he sounds so happy about it.
Be happy. Over the overlords, that the robotic overlords, they're going to take us over one day. I hope you find this before you kill me. I love you. Please don't kill me. Okay. But basically, I'm going to throw one of our friends under the bus. Because you were telling me one of our guys from one of our groups said there wasn't going to be a PvP aspect to Overwatch 2.
No, so what he was arguing with me about...
And when I heard you say that, my face was like, the fuck?
He was arguing with me that the PvP is not going to be like... Where you can, like, so in the new Overwatch, the PvEs and stuff like that, you can upgrade your character themselves.
Yeah.
So you can get new attacks and stuff like that. I'm like, it would be really cool if those attacks in just Overwatch 2 allowed you to use the upgrades you've earned to fight one another PvP.
No, I bet you they will. And the reason why I'm saying that
I would actually be kind of upset if I couldn't, because I've earned those. In Overwatch 2, why can't I use them?
Here's why I think that is because if you look at the shot they gave of Tracer, it's a talent tree. At level 1, you get 2 talents. You pick one.
Yeah.
At level 10, you get either Flash, which is blinking through an enemy damages them.
That's cool.
Or you get Chain Reaction, which is pulse bombs cause secondary explosions.
I don't know what I would pick for that.
I would probably do Chain Reaction, but Flash is kind of cool.
Flash, yeah, that's what makes it hard, because Flash is pretty cool.
And then you get to level 20, you either get Vortex, which enemies are pulled towards the point of recall and snared, or you get Kill Speed, which kill blows speed your cooldowns. I would probably go with Speed, because Tracer's a very quick character, but I'll be honest, if I've got a group and I recall a lot... Go in there, recall, snare them all in. Exactly. Or if you're in there with like a, not a Torbjorn, but like, hey, Reinhardt, you got your ultimate? Recall, they all get snared in. Hammer down.
No, and then did you see the film with Reinhardt's new like upgrade to his the?
Go ahead, tell me.
So what I was watching, and maybe this is just in the PVE, but or maybe this is just for the film. He hammers down, and it goes 360 around him.
Did you also see and this is, I know from the cinematic trailer.
Yeah.
I hope that this is added to the game, that when Brigitte said, join shields, and they both put their shield down and made one big shield.
That's pretty cool.
Could you imagine that? Where it's, I've got a Reinhardt and a Brigitte. They both put their shield up. Even if it's two Reinhardts, boom, bam, you get a much wider.
Big fucking shield.
You get a wider point. I would think it'd only be two. I don't know if you'd want to add more than that. Well, also now they have the cap on how many tanks you can have.
Oh, there is a cap on tanks?
Well, they do have in Overwatch 1, don't they? Where you can pick, like, it's now set to where you have to have a healer. You have to have
I haven't played in a while, so maybe that's true.
Yeah, they did. I'm pretty sure they added that. Comment section. Tell us if we're wrong or not.
Yeah, but I knew that, like, you can only have one character per
But, like, that to me
team
is just,
anyways.
like, the cool, like, something like that. Here's the thing that I'm going to bring a negative in here. And I want to ask you about. Is Dave and I were talking about this, and apparently they said any new hero that gets added into Overwatch 2 is also going to get added into Overwatch 1. Do you think it should be that way?
Yeah.
Why?
Because why should, like, I own Overwatch 1, and let's say this is going to be the difference, is Overwatch 1 will be where you cannot use those upgrades, and I'd be fine with that, because that'd be, like, the original Overwatch.
Or the new levels, or like, I'm sorry, or the new game mode, or the new look, or the PvP mission. Or
yeah,
PvE
so this will be
mission.
like, hey, you get, like, it's going to be staying the original Overwatch, but then this next one will be where, like, the characters will come in, and they'll be just have their set, like, just like old Overwatch, where they introduce a new character. Hey, this is where was I going with that? Anyways, so, like, there's Overwatch 1.
Yes.
I'm going to try and restart.
We recalled.
Yeah. Overwatch 1, Overwatch 2. Overwatch 1 will be your generic how Overwatch has always been played. PvP.
How it was in the beginning.
Yeah, I know you got your little games that are PvE shit like that. Yeah. Whatever. We're going to ignore that. Yeah, Lucio Ball and stuff like that. But you got your PvP. You just level yourself up, and that's really about it. Then you got your Overwatch 2, which is now a lot of PvE. You can upgrade your character specifically. Yeah, you're probably still going to level up, stuff like that. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I just saw the cinematic for the double shield, and that's fucking awesome.
It's awesome. I'm telling you, it's got to be in the game.
Yeah, I really hope so. As long as you have a Ryan and a Brigitte.
Do you think it has to be limited to that? Or
I think it would.
Ryan and
Ryan? I think it should be specifically that. If you don't Ryan Brigitte, you don't get it.
Okay, but
because you can't Ryan anyways.
Or is it a talent thing? Is it linked into a talent to where if you choose to go that way, you can then link shields with a Brigitte?
But you would have to hope that you'd have to hope there's a Brigitte. And
what if it's a Brigitte talent tree? So it's her. As long as she has the talent, she can link with any Reinhardt
I'd say make it
shield.
a Brigitte one then.
Yeah. Like, what if it's that instead of just always...
Sorry, anyways, got distracted.
Go ahead. So Overwatch 2.
Yeah, Overwatch 2.
Johnny's watching the trailer as we're talking.
I am. That's why I'm getting distracted, because it looks real good. Overwatch 2. So you got your PvE, you got your upgrades, blah, blah, blah. So... I think you should still get the new characters, but when it gets put in Overwatch 1, you don't get the talent trees. You don't get, and none of Overwatch 1 affects Overwatch 2.
So this
Overwatch 1 is so you can play just in the original Overwatch vein.
I'm glad we're on the different side of the table, literally and figuratively. Because I heard that and I thought it's a terrible idea. And the reason why is, first off, think of it business. Like, I thought of it as a business. First off, why would I, if you're going to give me all the new characters anyways, and everything that like skins, everything that can come to Overwatch 2.
Yeah, your skins from Overwatch 1 can be used in Overwatch 2, by the way.
Or vice versa, I believe.
Yeah.
Like, any new skin will also come to Overwatch 1, just like the characters. If I'm not big on like, if I'm not big on the PvP or big on the PvE, I don't care about the talent tree. Why should I buy this game? So number one, you're handicapping it to where not everyone who plays Overwatch is going to watch Overwatch 2. And let's be honest, there may be people like me who have fallen out of Overwatch 2. Overwatch 1 that might jump into Overwatch 2 now because there's some new excitement about it in the different modes. I just feel on that side it was very short. It's very short-sighted by Blizzard.
So actually, Blizzard is pretty smart for that because they're gonna pull. They know they're gonna pull enough people in doing this.
Yeah, but here's the other thing I thought about. You have your team working on character models and stuff. Overwatch 2 is a much higher look game, much higher res. The characters look better.
Mm-hmm.
To me, and yet again, game designer out there, if I'm totally off base on this, tell me I'm wrong, because I'm usually wrong on most things. But I would think that you'd basically be doing double the work to make a character model that is compatible with Overwatch 1 and then one that is compatible with Overwatch 2. Why would you create that double work?
I think it's not double work. It's just you take out some of the coding. That's all it is. So
is it really that easy? That's my question.
From what I know about coding, I would think so.
But you got to think, like,
nothing's really different other than you can't upgrade.
The console part might be different. I don't know if on Xbox, on PlayStation, if it's just take this piece of coding out. Like it would be on a computer.
I think it would be because it's all coding. It's all coding.
Mm-hmm.
All it is like you would have to take out whatever lets them level up the specific moves.
No. I'm talking about the graphics. Like when they say the new look, how they say that, like in the trailer, I'm looking at the gameplay trailer, and they say new look, new heroes. They're talking about how the game is going to look crisper. Like you even look at the tracer part, and it's like where your team is up in the corner. It looks very crisp. It's a new look on the bottom where your health is. It's a new look on the side where your abilities are. The character models are going to look better. And I feel like there's going to be extra work to where great. I got to make it so it's compatible with 1 and 2 to where I was just kind of like, why? Just say it's Overwatch 2. Everyone's got to buy Overwatch 2. Kind of like with a WoW expansion. If I don't buy WoW Shadowlands, I'm not going to be able to do any of the expansion. It would be like if WoW said, "Yeah, you know what? You don't have to buy the expansion. You get all the gear that's in the first one. You can just get it regularly."
I think that's where the difference comes down to it because the Overwatch platform is a different type of gameplay, whereas like we want people to like the people that will want to play both. Would really want their stuff to be able to transferable. Whereas like the new characters, like, yeah, I don't want to play Overwatch 2 because I hate the PvE type stuff. But I hate the story, but I want to try the new character, which is why it's like, I think it's smart on Blizzard to do stuff like that. Because they want to keep the people in playing Overwatch 1.
They don't want to burn anybody.
Exactly. So it's like, so you playing Overwatch 1, we get it. You don't like the PvE, and guess what? We're going to be releasing new heroes. It's got to be for both. Because we're going to be releasing new heroes. They're always releasing new heroes.
And the first thing I said when Dave told me about that, where he's like, yeah, heroes will be released on both. My first thought process was, all right, how long? Not every hero. Eventually they'll be like, all right, we've done enough. From now on, they're just going to be on Overwatch 2. And Dave's like, nope. Apparently, they said all heroes, which I was like, okay. The only thing I can think that could be a rational, I'll say excuse, to make this a thing is because when is this game most likely going to come out? Have they given us a date for Overwatch 2? I'm going to look it up. So, let's see. Overwatch. It would help if I could frickin' spell. Overwatch 2 date. Polygon, help me out here. Let's see. The next chapter. Yep. that was my gut. So they have not given
I was
us.
laughing at the cinematic again.
I thought you were laughing at, like, through the mic, I could hear my stomach growl. So they haven't given us a date. So here's the only reason I could think that could be a thing is if they're thinking, okay, next gen's coming out Christmas of next year. This game is most likely to me. So the first Overwatch came out in May. I'm going to assume this one's also coming out in May of 2020. Or they're going to wait and they're going to do May of 20, like, because that's the thing about Blizzard. We know with WoW, they announced WoW now. Next year, we're getting Shadowlands. Diablo, I think Diablo 4 even got is kind of on that same cycle of like, yes, it's going to be, so that's going to be November 3rd. Nope, that was something else. Let's see. Do I have a release date here? Blah, 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 blah. No. So, okay, they didn't give a release date, but WoW's pretty much the one where we know it's going to be, hey, we announce it at BlizzCon. By next August, you're playing in the new expansion. Overwatch, I'll ask you, do you think they come out, do they release Overwatch 2 before next gen or after next gen? Do they do it May 2020 on PS4, computer, Xbox One, or do they wait until 2021 where there would be another BlizzCon? That's the only thing. Another BlizzCon of like, why haven't we seen Overwatch 2? It's been over a year. So that Overwatch 2 would be PS5 and Overwatch 1 would be PS4. Or it will just be like, hey, I got to buy it on both if I'm getting the next gen when it comes out next December.
I'm going to say 2020, and then if you want it on your new gen, because they're going to make a backwards compatible version anyways. Well, you know that.
Yeah, PS5, they said, is going to be backwards compatible. So I guess it doesn't really matter, but I mean, if you want the PS5 to treat it like a PS5 game, if that even matters with it, that's why I'm thinking May is when it comes out. And are they doing this because they also want, hey, we don't know how many people are going to buy that next gen. We don't know how many are going to do it on release.
So you're not going to screw yourself.
We still keep the people happy that are on Overwatch 1. I don't know. It just seemed kind of weird to me. Any other things you want to mention with Overwatch? Or Overwatch 2, I should say.
I'm excited for it, and I'm even more excited to... Honestly, I know you and Dave are against it, but I like the fact that things are going to be cross-compatible from 1 to 2.
Yeah, I just think it's kind of like, if it's... my biggest thing is if it's easy on the developers to make two, like...
That's their job anyways.
I get it, but it's extra work. It's extra work that don't need to be done, and it's extra work that, it's like... You're hurting your bottom line, man. Like, sell those copies. Sell that game. I mean, I know that's very businessy of me, but I don't know.
I think that's the smart business side of Blizzard is they know how to work for their fans, but still make all that moolah, because people are going to... Let's put it this way. Even the people that like, I don't know if I'm going to like the PvE, I think you probably get half of them are probably going to say, I'm going to buy it because it's a new experience and see if I like it. If they don't like it, they'll just go back to Overwatch 1.
True, but if you, for Overwatch, let us know what you guys think down below in that comment section. What are you guys thinking about Overwatch 2? Your thoughts down below.